Good morning, YouTube, BookTube. This is Johnny. I thought I'd make a quick video. It's been a couple of days. And yeah, I don't know. I get lost in the flow of existence. Days just go by. Here in West Michigan, it is January the 29th. It is 8:55 in the morning. It is a cold, damp, gray, dreary day. So I hope you're all doing well. This is a Wednesday, like I said. Today is my wife's birthday. I bought her... My wife's been listening to a recording of Handel's Messiah for about 5 years. And I thought she should hear another rendition or interpretation of it, so I bought this for her. It was one of the top classical albums of 2019. I came across it on All Music Guide. There's a picture of Handel. And my wife loves the Messiah, and she listens to it constantly on her car stereo, and so I got her this one. So we listened to that this morning, Handel's Messiah. Right now she's out having breakfast with a girlfriend, and when she gets back, we're going to go do errands and visit thrift stores looking for used books and go out for lunch. And yeah, so it's her birthday. So I'm writing in my diary, my 2020 diary. This is January the 29th. I'm on page 100 this morning. Page 100 for the year 2020, January. Next Saturday, this coming Saturday, is February the 1st. So we're getting out of, before I know it'll be spring. My wife already bought plane tickets to visit our daughter and her family in Denver in March during spring break. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm not going to talk about what I've been reading in the morning, which is, you know, William Perkins and Van Manstret and Herman Babic and Jeremiah Burroughs. I'm just going to talk about, just show what I've been reading the last couple of days. I think it's been 3 days since I made a video, and these are the books I read. And what I'll do is, first of all, I want to show you, I showed you in my recent videos that I picked up at a thrift store these Patricia Highsmith crime thrillers, Ripley Under Water and Ripley Under Ground. I picked up these vintage crime, and I already had one of these. I had the most famous one, The Talented Mr. Ripley by Patricia Highsmith. So I wanted, after I looked at these, I realized there were a couple more, and I ordered them used, and I got them in the mail this week. This is The Boy Who Followed Ripley by Patricia Highsmith. And then I got this one this week, Ripley's Game by Patricia Highsmith. So now I have all 5 of them. I saw in Amazon, I bought these new in a pack. They go about $50. So I didn't pay $50 for these. I probably paid maybe for all 5, maybe $8. I already had this by Patricia Highsmith, Selected Novels and Short Stories. And I have been reading the last couple of days a novel by Patricia Highsmith, The Cry of the Owl. And I had 2 biographies on Patricia Highsmith. Beautiful Shadow, The Life of Patricia Highsmith by Andrew Wilson. And I also had this biography of Patricia Highsmith, The Talented Mrs. Highsmith, The Secret Life and Serious Art of Patricia Highsmith by Joan Schenkar. So I have that. So that's my Patricia Highsmith collection. So I have been reading The Cry of the Owl. I also been reading, I've shown you this, Maria Antoinette, A Portrait of an Average Woman by Stefan Ziegler. This is translated out of German by Eden and Cedar Paul. And I've been reading, I've shown this one, Blood Orchid, The Unnatural History of America by Charles Bowden. I've been still reading this. Still reading Will by Will Self. This is like a fictional memoir. And I've shown this too. This is by Orlando Figes, The Europeans, 3 Lives in the Making of Cosmopolitan Culture. And I've been reading Parisian Lives, Samuel Beckett's Simone de Beauvoir, and Me, a Memoir by Dare Blair. And I've been reading this novel, I've shown this in past videos, The Great Concert of the Night by Jonathan Buckley. And I've still been reading The Strange Bedfellows, The First American Avant-Garde by Stephen Watson. And I've been reading for this last couple of days. This is a book I got. I haven't shown this, I don't think, but I got it from the New York Review. It's called the Shimmering Century. It's like a history on 19th century America by Gilbert Seldes. So I've been reading this, The Shimmering Century. I've been reading Strange Bedfellows, The First American Avant-Garde by Stephen Watson. Reading the novel The Great Concert of the Night by Jonathan Buckley. Reading this memoir on Parisian Lives. Reading Orlando Figes, The Europeans, 3 Lives in the Making of Cosmopolitan Culture. I'm really enjoying this. If you're really into the opera, it looks at 19th century opera. I've not been into opera, but it's been kind of interesting reading about how big and what an influence opera had in 19th century European culture. Reading Will by Will Self. I'm almost halfway through this. Really liking Blood Orchid. Like I said, this is the first of a trilogy by Charles Bowden. Really enjoying reading Marie Antoinette by Stefan Ziegler. And this is kind of creepy, this Cry of the Owl by Patricia Highsmith. So I've been reading that. And reading The Shimmering Century. And that's what I've been reading as far as secular literature in the afternoons and evenings and late into the night. I usually read my Christian books in the mornings for devotions, but I will show those in my next video. Like today, I'm supposed to get books in the mail this week, and I'll show those. Maybe I'll find some good thrift store books today when we go out, my wife and I. I just want to stop by and say I'm still making videos. My wife has been off for almost 3 weeks. She wasn't going to go back to work Monday, but she has a bad knee and she had to go to get physical therapy, but she goes back to work this Friday, so probably Friday I might make a video. Today is a Wednesday. I just want to stop and say hi. This is what I'm reading. Like I said, I'm on page 100 in my 2020 diary. Existence just keeps going by. Just want to show you the books I've been reading. Want to say thank you for the new subscribers and for the comments, and do pray you're all doing well. So until next time, bye.